Hi everyone, it is LaShonda, aka Violet with Ultra Violet Esthetics, and I just wanted to come by and just encourage you guys to continue to chase your dreams, to continue to do whatever it is that you want to do in life. Life gets very trying and discouraging at times, but you have to continue to fight and push for whatever it is that you want to have in your life. You need to pray, manifest, set boundaries, pour into yourself, do the research, whatever it is that you want to do. You have to do the work to get yourself there. This message is also for me too, because I have my moments where I will completely get overwhelmed with everything and I just kind of like shut down. But that is something that I am working through. And just trying to be better, a better business owner. I want to be a better friend, a better mom, a better wife. I just want to be a better person in all aspects of my life. So I just want to thank you all for everyone that has been very supportive of my business, who share my posts, who comment, who recommend people, who tell people about my business. But it's getting to the point where it's like I have all these talents and things, so I'm just trying to work to get everything together so that I could be present for my business, for my family, just for my future, because I know my life is, I'm gonna be somebody, and I know it's kind of hard for me to sometimes see what I'm working on and what God has in store for me, but God gave me a vision, so that means He has a plan. I might not understand everything, how everything is going to work out, but I am excited for my future, for my business, and just my life in general. But I just want to keep encouraging you guys to continue working on whatever it is you want, whether it's a degree, you want a business, you want multiple businesses, you want to buy a home, you want to have a family, whatever it is, pray about it, give it to God, manifest, do the work, and just be consistent, and your dreams will come true. Just wanted to come with this quick little message, and you guys have a great and wonderful day, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye, toodles. Hey y'all, let's just get into this look. I am using my e.l.f. primer to prime my face. I've already moisturized my face off camera, and I've outlined like my highlight, and I'm contouring my face with a cream contour stick. So I'm just putting that over my face where I want my contour to be. No, I haven't put on foundation yet. Once I blend all of this, I will go in with my NARS-Namibia, if I'm saying that right, foundation. So I am using a lighter concealer over the Deep Honey Tarte Tape Shape Concealer, to just give my eyes a little brighter highlight. Now I'm taking my Real Techniques brush and just blending out my contour. Making sure that it's blended evenly and to my liking. And then once I'm done blending this contour, I am going to take my beauty blender and blend my concealer into my skin. So I'm just blending it down, blending it into my skin. And now I'm just going to take this beauty blender and just blend out that concealer. With this technique I'm doing something different. I just wanted to try something. Like I wanted a highlight different than normal. This concealer that I'm using is lighter than my normal concealer that I use. But it's not going to look this bright because I am putting this under my foundation. On this clip, I am taking my NARS-Namibia foundation using my Real Techniques brush and just blending in my concealer, my contour, and just blending everything together. I did not use a lot of foundation. I just used a little bit. And then now I am using my Born This Way concealer. I do not remember the shade. But I am going to blend that out because I just wanted to give my eyes a lighter highlight than normal. So I'm just going to blend this out, and I'm going to use the butt end of the sponge. I'm not sure if that's what it's called, but that's what I call it, the butt end of the sponge. And I'm just going to blend and blur the edges of my concealer. As you can see the demarcation between where my highlight and my foundation meet. I'm just using the butt end of my sponge to blend and blur those edges, those harsh lines. So I'm just going to blend this and then just blend my forehead a little bit, take some concealer there. I don't like highlighting my forehead too much because I do have a big forehead. So I don't like highlighting my forehead too much because I don't want to draw too much attention to my forehead. I usually conceal down to my forehead to kind of take the look of my forehead down just a little bit. Not too much. I do love my features, but just to take away the shine and just to make my forehead not look as big. So now I am using my Sasha Buttercup, and I am setting my under eye concealer with that. I don't necessarily bake. What I do is I do take my setting powder and press it into my skin, and I allow it to sit because I am a oily skin girl. So I need as much powder as possible to prevent my skin from oiling up. Now I am using this e.l.f. concealer brush. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. e.l.f. contour brush. And I'm just blending. Well, I'm not really blending, but I am setting, exactly placing it where I want my nose contour to be. So I'm just using that. And when I do set my nose contour, I will be using a bronzer. So I'm just brushing that concealer into my brows so that it can be a uniform look from my brows to my nose. So now I am filling in my brows. I'm not going for a dramatic brow look. I'm going for more of a natural look. I did allow my eyebrows to grow back in fully because I just felt like my brows got a little thin, and I just wanted to see how they look by growing them out fully. And actually I like my brows in full. It looks a mess now, but that's because I haven't outlined my brows yet. But I've went in with concealer. This concealer is from a friend. Her company name is Glam. I don't remember the name of the concealer, but it is a really good, quick drying concealer. I just use that to outline my brows. And then I'm using this Real Techniques brush just to blend out the concealer. And to just blend my concealer to give it a more seamless look. Don't want any harsh lines between your concealer and your foundation and your contour. You want everything to blend together, give it a seamless look. I'm just outlining the top of my brows just to give them that little oomph look to them so they can be more defined and just bring my whole face together. I'm just going to outline my forehead just a little bit, slightly, not too much. And then I'm going to use my Real Techniques brush to blend everything. I am a Real Techniques girl. I love Real Technique brushes. I love Morphe brushes. I love e.l.f. brushes. But I really do love Real Technique brushes. Their brushes are the bomb. The absolute bomb. I did highlight my nose with Tarte Tape Shape Deep Honey, just the bridge of my nose. I didn't want my nose to have that really highlighted look. I just wanted my eyes to be highlighted more than usual. So I'm just using my foundation brush just to blend my concealer, contour, just to blend everything together. So I am using Laura Mercier to set my nose, forehead, chin. I didn't want to use Sasha Buttercup. I love using Sasha Buttercup for my under eye, but I use Laura Mercier just to set other areas in my face. And yes, I am using this powder to set my brows and around my brows. Remember, I did put concealer at the top of my brows. And I would hate for my skin to get oily and then the top of my brows is just oily looking and leaking. I hate that. So now I'm just setting my smile lines with Laura Mercier and just all the areas where I get oily or where my skin may, or my makeup may crease. Now I'm just going over my nose contour with my Juvia's Place bronzer. I believe this is the dark kit, and I'm just using the darker shade to define my nose contour. And I'm just going to blend that powder into my face. I'm not going to dust it away. I'm blending it into my skin because remember I stated I am an oily girl, so I need as much oil as possible. I'm just blending it into my skin so my skin can soak it up. I keep going between my foundation brush and my contour brush. Now I'm just preparing to do the other eyeliner. One thing I hate about doing my wing liner is I'll do one perfect, and then when I get to the second eye, I struggle or I make a mistake, and I'm like, damn, it's always that one. And it's the same thing when it comes to my lashes. Like, you'll do one so good, but then the second one is like, oh fuck, I messed up. So I mean, yeah, I did mess up on this liner a little bit, but I was able to fix it and correct it. Excuse my ashy hands. I was in here cleaning up and straightening things up. I forgot to put on some lotion, but hey, don't judge me. Girl been working hard. So I'm just finishing up my liner, making sure they match, filling in areas where I might have left gaps. Voila. Now I'm just applying this lash. I use Duo Lash Glue. I use that. I put it on my lash line, let it sit for like a minute and a half, let it get tacky, and then I apply it on my lash line with tweezers. I know a lot of people get frustrated because lash glue seems harder to use than track glue, but the trick to it is you have to allow the glue to get tacky before you apply it. And there's another hack that I use with putting on lashes, but I'll make that a different video on a different day. So now I'm just using my crayon case blush binder to just add some more color to my face, just to take that yellow look away and to just bring the life of my face back. So to just give my face some color, give it more life. So I'm just using this, I believe it is a Morphe brush. Just using that brush to just add my blush and just blending that on my cheekbones. And then just going over my contour again just to make sure everything is blended. And I love to spray my Mario Badescu facial spray just to give my face a good, just spray it and just let it sit, let it dry on its own, and that take away the powdery look from your face. So now I'm just taking this white liner and I'm lining my waterline just to make my eyes pop a little bit. Something about that white on that waterline is just so beautiful. It just makes the eyes pop, give it that little flare. Now I am taking a brown shadow, and I believe that this brown is from my Juvia's Place. It is, yes, bronzed palette, and I'm just using that to line my bottom lash line. I didn't use black because black is harsh. When it comes to makeup, it's harsh and it's harder to blend, and if I would have used black, then it would have made my waterline on my eye look like a grayish look. So I use brown. Brown is easier to work with. Now I'm using a lip pencil to line my lips. I'm getting ready to do my lips. Just this cute lip combo. I love it. I think I'm going to use this lip combo more often. something about a brown pencil with a nude lipstick to just make the lips pop, make the look pop. And I'm just using a nude lipstick by MAC. It's called Kinda Sexy. Just using that for my lips, and I am going to top this lipstick with my own lip gloss in the name of Blush from my small business, Ultra Violet Esthetics. So I'm just making sure that everything is blended, make sure my lips look good, and I'm getting ready to top my nude lipstick with a soft pink gloss. And again, this gloss is in the name of Blush. Adding gloss on top of a nude lip is just, I don't know, it's something about it. It's so beautiful. So I am finished with this overall look. Tell me what you guys think.